thanks for coming. Obviously, it's super shocking and heartbreaking week. For Becky and the boys, just praying for them to, Dan's family, and there's an army of people that want to help, and I think Becky knows that. It's been unbelievable, the support that we've gotten, the hockey world, the Michigan State community. It's actually amazing, and I think when you look at Dan, he was so well respected, and I think that the outpouring from coaches on campus, our president and ED Jen, other teams, wanting to help, and I think that's the hardest part for all of us, right? Is when you're in this business, that's kind of what you sign up for, to try to help, right? And I think that's the hardest part right now, at least for me, is you feel like you can't do anything. And I know our alums are grieving. Everyone loved him. Unbelievable team guy. He was essentially the glue of our team. He definitely made me look like a better coach than I am. I got to know that we played together. He came, I think, my senior year, and just a great attitude, great teammate, and then stayed in contact wherever he wanted to get into coaching, and I was a video coach in Detroit at the time, so he wanted to pick my brain about how to do things, and he was always inquisitive and always trying to get better, and he loved Michigan State. He is what Michigan State's all about, a team guy. We would always tease him, if he, when the Powerball was up, if he won the Powerball, what are you going to do? And he said he was just going to keep his job here and donate it all back to the program. And we would laugh, but that's the truth. He loved everything about Michigan State. And, now we talked as a group, right, is one thing Dan for sure would want us to do is practice and want us to play. He loved watching guys work hard. He's so proud of every guy on the team. Some of the guys that maybe aren't in the lineup as much, his ability to connect with them, and how important that is to our program, and lift up those guys when they're struggling. And so we talked as a group, right? And it's not, I've never really thought of like the, win for someone, or it's more to honor, right? And he definitely believed in. He would say to me before every game, he's like, Coach, I want to see 60 minutes of KBH, knees bend hockey, and that's what he loved, team play and hard work. And I told our guys that, hey, we're going to win some, we're going to lose some, but for sure we are going to honor him and play, how he dreamed of us playing. And the guys are doing all right. It's everyone handles things different, right? And there's no right way. There is no book for this. It's one day at a time. And Dan's dad stopped by the rink, and his brother AJ, and our wives are all close. So they've been over, hanging out with Becky and trying to help wherever we can. And but to the people that have reached out, thank you. And I've tried to do my best to get back to everyone. And there's probably still some I got to get back to, but it does mean a lot. And I think this is a competitive business, right? And it really puts things in perspective, and I think you get frustrated if you lose a game or something happens in a game, and it's really, sports really aren't that important, and I think we can all get lost in that, right? And it's a reminder of how every day is a gift. Every day is 100%. Life is precious. It's a gift, and But our team's definitely gonna honor Dan with our attitude, with the way we act as a team, with playing as a team, our effort, our attitude. You know, not only even in the classroom, right? Like you look at how good a student Dan was. And he was actually one of the guys that started that Shoot for a Cure. You know, and you think about that back to when he played here, how many lives he touched. So even that area, right? We got to make sure when we're doing those things, this is to help others, but honor Dan and how Dan wanted to be done. And so a huge hole, irreplaceable. But you know, I feel fortunate to have been around him. Maybe a better coach, better dad. He may be a better husband, and we just gotta keep trucking, and take it one day at a time.